Okay, farmers, year 3, part 2. It's October. Skip down ahead. We've got $473,000 in the bank. And look what's ready to harvest. It's our soybeans. Greenhousing operation is booming. You might be saying to yourself, Josh, why do you only have 473,000? Shouldn't you have more money than that, having skipped ahead all these months to harvest? And you would be right, but it's because I bought something cool. So let's go down to the shop and see what that is. But before we do, actually, I'm going to need some stuff for harvesting. So we need a harvester and a header. And maybe I'll splurge and I'll get an auger wagon and a semi-trailer to hold my soybeans. We'll see. Okay, so just looking at some auger wagons here. For buying new, I think I'm just going to buy this small one, which is still pretty big. It's 30,000 liters. I think this will suit our needs. Maybe if we see a used one that's a larger size, we can pick that up later on. But we'll start with this one. Is it just me, or are the tire treads backwards on this? Weird. Color options: black, red, green, blue. We're gonna go red. 68,500, sure. Next thing is a semi-trailer. Here's the one I'm talking about that holds actually 80,000 liters. I think I said 75,000, but actually holds 80. What a unit. 110,000. Okay, I'm pretty happy with these color options, so I think we'll grab this. 110,000. Big spender today. Next thing we're going to need is a harvester. I sure would love to buy one, but money's probably a little too tight after this spending spree I've just gone on. If I can get this one used later on, it'd be amazing. Look, $740,000. But you get this used and it's half price, so that would be a big help. So I'll lease this smaller case here instead of the teeny tiny little harvester I've been leasing all this time. We'll splurge a bit on our lease. 15,000 to lease this. Actually, that's going to cut into my profit a lot. We're doing it, and that should be able to handle a larger header. This is the header we've been using, 6 meters wide. We're going to go 8.5. This will make things easier. So we'll grab this, 2,400 to lease. I'm also tempted to try out this thing. So this is part of the MacDon pack that came with this game, sort of an add-on to the game. So apparently this is like some kind of, it's not a harvester, but you use this machine to cut the crop. So you need this machine and you need a special header that goes on it. So you cut the crop with this, and then you run your harvester over the crop, and the harvester does the threshing, I think it's called. I guess that's where the part of the plant you want is separated out from the rest. But apparently this boosts your yield by like 20 or 25% or something crazy. I just want to try it just because I'm curious. So we'll lease one. So it's 8,600 to lease this unit. And here's the MacDon header for it, 12 meters wide, so it'll make quick work of our field. 5,100 to lease. Okay, I think that's everything we need to get harvest going. So there's probably a lot of stuff down to the shop. So let's head down with the flatbed, start hauling some of it back. All right, we have arrived at the shop that takes all my money, Axel's tractor equipment. My best buddy, Axel. So you can see we've got the parking lot absolutely filled with stuff. Axel, are you in there? Is that Axel? Which one of you is Axel? That looks like the guy that was at the train yard, but he's got a hat now. Can I go in? Oh. Well, anyway, we've got a lot of stuff. So, well, you just saw me buy the auger wagon, the semi-trailer, rented the harvester, rented the specialty crop cutting machine thingamajig. But this is something I picked up while we were skipping ahead to harvest month. So the paint on it is a little rough. She's got a few hours on her, but this is the biggest tractor in the game, I believe, that I picked up at an absolute discount. It has like 700 horsepower or something like that, and it's an absolute beast. So now we got us a big, bad tractor, and we can get us some big, bad tools to work the field with this guy, and it'll pull everything we could possibly throw at it with no issue. So pretty excited about that. I looked into it. I got it serviced already, but it was $135,000 to paint this thing. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it a little rough looking. Also grabbed this bale trailer, bale loader trailer on a little discount. Bought it used. And we're not really doing any baling yet, but you know, I could see us doing a little bit of baling in the future. So we'll just grab some used baling equipment as we come across it. No real rush to get this back to the farm right now, but the rest of this stuff, I don't know what we're gonna do with all this. Let's see how much we can get on the trailer. Lower our ramps. Let's try this guy out. It's like a giant motorized shopping cart. Oh, it's fast. Oh, she can do a donut. Better not let Axel catch me abusing my rented equipment. Let's get this on the trailer. I wonder if the wheels are too wide for this, actually. Somehow this is working. Oh. Yeah. Nah. Okay, so we'll have to drive this up to the farm. Looks like its header is towable. That's great. Can this machine tow it, though? No. Okay, I got an idea. The regular harvester should be able to tow a header, and this machine can drive itself up there. It's a pretty nice harvester. It's got the axial flow. Okay, this machine should be able to tow. There we go. Get him out to the road and see if the AI can make it back to the farm with this machine. And hopefully no innocent pedestrians or motorists die in the process, but you just don't know with this AI. Bring the machine to my farm. Target is unreachable. Is it, though? That's not going great. Can this machine drive itself? Sorry, everybody. Sorry. It's because my AI is too dumb. Oh. I'm scared. He's turning around. Let's get this one out of the road. He's currently trying to run over a car. Another reason I need to buy and own more equipment is so that I'm not always leasing equipment from the shop, driving it up to my farm. At least this thing goes 32 kilometers an hour, not like 20 kilometers an hour. It could be worse. I mean, this is why we play this game, really, just for riveting moments like this of driving equipment. This is the kind of action you sign up for on Farming Simulator. Oh, I suppose that car made it through, I'm not sure. This machine takes up the whole road. Shortcut! Oh! He came out of nowhere, which really means I just wasn't paying attention. I gotta buy that sunflower farm just to get rid of all that dead sunflower garbage. Okay, first harvester is here. Let's park this on the side of the road. Oh, the other guy made it. He's following right behind us. Park this machine up. Back at the shop here now, so let's see what else we can do here. Just use super strength to throw this header onto the trailer. Yeah, that's bigger than I thought. Wow. The semi-trailer we'll have to come back for. Fire up the new case. Look at this thing. Red seats. This is the deluxe model, I tell you. Oh, it's got a screen. It's got air conditioning. Amazing. And most importantly, it's got 700 horsepower. I think our little John Deere tractors are 110 or something. So let's grab our auger wagon with this. And I reckon the AI can handle driving this up to the farm. Let's get him out on the road. Set destination. Farm. Alright. He drove off pretty confidently. I got a good feeling about that one. And these two items will come back for the semi-trailer, but I guess we'll just tow the header up with the semi-flatbed. Fold our ramps. Strap it down. Seems like the straps don't kind of wrap around the equipment. Pretty sure they used to in Farm Sim 22, but that's still not going anywhere. Let's roll. Okay, well the gang's all here. We got the new trailer hauled up. Both harvesters, both headers, new tractor, auger wagon. So let's get going. We'll try out this little experimental unit for us here first. Fire up this wacky contraption. Well, it sure is maneuverable. Okay, do I need to fold the wheels? Okay. Now this is a decent working width right here. So we'll get him going. Cutting the field. Okay. If this is actually a 20% or 25% boost to my yield, it's pretty easy. You know, you got to make the passes with this machine, but the working width is really good. And I'll need to make less passes with my harvester because I just have to pick up this narrow row it leaves here. Actually, I guess I could have rented the small harvester, but anyway, now we know for next time. Messing up my neighbor's fields with all the tire tracks. Sorry, neighbor. Connect this header, and I guess we can get him following the other guy. Uh-oh. It's not picking it up. Do I need to use a forage harvester for this or something? Well, what a financial blunder. Rented the wrong type of harvester. I guess we'll grab a forage harvester. I'll grab the cheapest one here. We can lease this Fendt for 23,000. Oh, no. Alright, fine. Then I need one of these headers that will collect crops that are cut and piled on the ground, which I believe is this unit. Lease that for 1,200. That's cheap at least. And I guess we'll return this harvester. That sucks. Return header. Return machine. So here we are back down at the shop with a forage harvester instead of a grain harvester. You'd think I would have done some research before spending all this money, but no, we're just winging it. The moment of truth. Yeah, so with these harvesters don't have a tank on them, so I actually need a tipper to pull behind me. I totally know what I'm doing. Don't worry. Have no concern. I'm an expert. Yes. Okay, let me just do the headland here and make sure this works. Unfold pickup. Okay, here we go. Please work. Yes. Wait a second, I'm picking up chaff, not soybeans. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Well, I seem to have destroyed my soybeans. You know, it's a good thing I have a greenhouse empire, because this probably would have put me out of business if I was still relying on just the field. I have a feeling this stuff's not going to be worth very much, but we'll collect it. Maybe we can recover all our leasing costs. Maybe. Okay, and the AI is not able to do this collection for me, so yeah. Great. I'll see you in like 30 minutes when I'm done all this. Alright. I watched a YouTube video. I know what I'm doing wrong. And unfortunately, I wasted money renting this machine as well. This was collecting chaff for me. I've already got 8,200 liters here. And I was looking it up. I don't think you can even sell this stuff. I believe I can put it into a silage bunker and compact it down and let it ferment into silage. But I don't have a silage bunker, and I don't want to mess with that right now, and I certainly don't want 50,000 liters of this stuff that I can't do anything with. So I'm going to dump this out. This is the wrong machine. What you actually need is a grain harvester, which is what I had, and I already returned it. So, gosh, this is a disastrous harvest, but it's okay. We're learning. We are learning new things. So I've rented another grain harvester, and there is a special MacDon pack header that goes on a regular grain harvester that will collect these bundles of crop that I've cut, but it will actually collect it as soybeans rather than this stuff. So I'm going to dump this. We'll dump this. I'll just make a pile of this stuff on my property, and maybe later on I can do something with it. That's not a big pile anyway, so that's cool. So we'll return this machine, and the MacDon unit over here is done as well. I also learned something cool about this machine. Let me just show you. So if I fold this header, to deploy the wheels on it again and detach it. So this vehicle right now, if I drive forward, it's, this is forward, but I can change my driving direction. Look, my guy flips his seat around, and now this is forward. Look at me go. And then that allows you to tow this machine's header with this machine. Like so. So let's return this and the header, and we'll return the forage harvester and header. And we'll go collect our third harvester we've leased for this harvest. It's a good thing I'm a lettuce baron because this has been a financial disaster. Return that. Return. Return. Harvester, swather, thingamajig. Return. Let's jump down to the store. So this is what I need. Now, luckily, this setup was fairly cheap. This is the small combine. You guys have seen me use this a bunch of times now. It's only about $5,500 to rent this. And this is the header we need. This McDon header, which goes on a regular grain harvester, and it will collect the crops that we've cut, but actually collect it as soybeans. So let's get this up to the farm. 1 harvest, 3 harvesters leased. Oh, I didn't think that was going to fit. Sorry to my neighbor. Messing up his nicely cultivated field here with all my tire tracks. But he's never even said hi to me once. Okay, now, is the third time the charm? Our third harvester. Let's turn this on. See if we get some soybeans. Yes! We've got soybeans, ladies and gentlemen. Now, unfortunately, you still can't utilize AI to pick up these swaths of crop I've got down here, so I will need to collect this manually. There we go. Now you can really see the machine working. Alright, well let's get a little harvest time-lapse going, since I have to drive this machine myself. Why not? Hey, well, we're full. So I guess I will get to use my new auger wagon after all. Let's go grab that. Fire up the new case. Quad track. We'll really get to appreciate this tractor when we get like a really wide cultivator, really wide planter, and this can just tow it effortlessly and make super quick work of our fields. So we can unload our harvester into this maneuverable little... Oh dear. Oh no. Well, I'm used to little teeny tiny tractors, and this is not a little teeny tiny tractor, let's just say that. Alright, let's reposition the poor harvester. There we go. Unload our soybeans into the auger wagon, and let me go get my semi prepped as well while that's unloading. And we'll hook up to the new grain trailer. Open the covers on both. Park this up somewhere for unloading into. There we go. Back in the tractor, and our auger wagon is not really very full, so we don't need to unload into the semi yet. But the great thing about this is you could take this little maneuverable auger wagon that can hold about, 30,000 liters or so. You can use that to unload your harvester, and then you can unload this into your semi-trailer that holds 80,000 liters, which will, it'll take the entire crop on this field and probably a few other fields as well. So you got lots of storage capacity for holding your entire harvest. But you have, if I was to drive that semi up next to the harvester and unload directly into it, it'd be a little more troublesome, I guess. Anyway, let's carry on with harvesting. Hey, good news. The harvest is done. We have collected our soybeans after much trouble. Unload the last of them into my semi here. So after all that trouble, how did we do? Let's see. Jump in the truck. 34,000 liters. 34,778. I think I had about 40,000. A little over 40,000 when we had this full field. That was before I, chopped off some of it and turned it into greenhouses. And I also, you gotta remember, I kind of turned the entire headland for this field into the chaff stuff, so I missed out there. So yeah, that McDon probably did give us a pretty good bonus to our yield. So probably I'll just close up these covers, and we'll leave these soybeans right here until it's time to sell them. We'll go put away our equipment and tidy things up around here, return the lease stuff, and that's harvest done. Return the collection header, return our third and final harvester, third time's the charm. I guess that's it. We own everything else. Okay, so June's going to be our sell time for the soybeans, so we're going to have those for a while. And I think I want to plant wheat. So if we're going to do that, we need to do it right now in October. Wheat, you kind of plant and leave it over winter, harvest it in July and August. So I don't think our field needs any work. Nope. So we can just, we can cultivate and we can plant. I want to get some wheat going because remember our goal is to get the grain mill and the bakery going. So we have lots of money coming in from our greenhousing, so we might as well just, we won't worry that wheat is the most profitable crop on its own. We'll just start collecting up some wheat for us to later process into flour when I eventually do get the grain mill. So I think to get this done quickly, because as we've done it a few times now, we've cultivated this field with our 3-meter wide headers and the little John Deeres, but that takes a long time. So I think we're going to splurge a little bit, and we're going to use this big powerful tractor, and we're going to get us a big giant cultivator here now. So here is the big boy. This is the biggest cultivator, 18.3 meters wide. Requires 630 horsepower, but that's no problem for our awesome new tractor. Quite pricey at $164,000, but we're doing it. That leaves us just $80,000, and for wheat, we would need a seeder. This is the biggest seeder in the game, it looks like, 15 meters wide, and it's $206,000, so we can't afford that, but we could lease it this season for $10,000, so we'll do it. So let's get down to the shop, and we gotta tow both of those back. I guess I'll just make 2 runs with the tractor, because they won't fit on my flatbed. Actually, it looks like this tractor tops out at 40. So we're going to make a run with the flatbed. Life is a highway, and I want to ride it all night long. If you're going my way, something, something, something all night long. Alright. I wonder, could I make 1 run? Let's see. Super strength. Wow, this is a big boy, isn't it? Attempt 2. Just cooperate, would you? Oh, strap it down. Can I turn? Nope. Nope. Undo the straps. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to make 2 runs. Alright, did anyone order a gigantic planter? There you go. That'll do. Uh-oh. I hit the post, van. Sorry, buddy. Wide load. Yeah, I'm taking up the whole road here. Hopefully we don't get oncoming traffic on this bridge. Move aside, everybody. Move aside. We got a wide load. Guaranteed I get oncoming traffic on this road. Oh, I think we got away with it. Will it fit through this gate, though? If I manage to buy these fields over here, the first thing I'm going to do is tear down that fence. Oh. Well, it didn't really fit, but I'll tell you what, I want to know who built that fence. That is a sturdy fence back there. But at my first opportunity, I will tear it down. Alright. Anyone order a giant cultivator? This episode might be the record for how many trips I took to the store. But at least this giant cultivator here, we own it. And this is about to make super quick work of this field. Watch and admire the size of this unit. Oh, it's not done. It's still folding out. 18 meters wide. Well, here he comes. Now look at this. We went from a 3-meter wide cultivator on the back of our little tiny John Deere tractors over there to this 700 horsepower beast with the biggest 18-meter wide cultivator in the game. Look at this. Just look at it. He'll have that done in no time. And I've got a giant planter as well, so we'll get it planted in no time. And we'll get this all taken care of in October. Get our wheat down. And then that'll pretty much be it for year 3, I think. So I'll be back with you once this guy makes quick work of our field. Oh, yeah. Look at this machine. That's pretty sweet. Good news, farmers. Cultivating's done. The tractor did indeed make quick work of it. Although now I can't help but think, what if I had 2 of these? But we've got lettuce money, but we don't have that much lettuce money, so we'll just have to make do with the one giant tractor for now. So let's go find somewhere to tuck this cultivator away, and we'll get the gigantic seeder going. We'll leave that there. Grab the gigantic seeder. Unfold. Let's check this unit out. Oh yeah. Looks like this one fertilizes as well, which is great. That'll give me a layer of fertilizer today, and tomorrow I can get the second layer down. Let our AI friend get started on that. It's a thing of beauty. Yep, 50% fertilized. Awesome. So just one quick layer for tomorrow. And we'll be ready to rock. Well, I'll catch up with you when our man is done. Good news, everybody. Planting's done. My gosh, isn't it beautiful? Yield bonus 70%. Wheat is growing. Just need a layer of fert now, and this is good until harvest in August, I believe. For now, let's return our planter and park up the tractor. Leased planter, you are very nice. I will probably buy one of you eventually, but for now, goodbye. This thing has been a great success, but now I need 2 of them. This is getting expensive. It's getting out of hand quickly. What a unit. Okay. Well, that was a busy day, harvesting and planting. I did have to slow time down a bit to get all that work done. Let's go ahead to November. November. Gosh, this game's beautiful. Look at the early morning sun on my gigantic tractor. Let's get that second layer of fertilizer down, and sure, we'll use one of the old John Deeres. These didn't get much action this episode. But of course, they're the perfect little tractors for some fertilizing. Alright, off you go. That won't take long with our new fertilizer spreader. That thing is awesome. I just want to make sure that the field does take the fertilizer here. Yep, 100% fertilized. Perfect. Yield bonus seems a bit low at 90%. Maybe I'm going to have to plow my field next year or something. Field's not calling for plowing, but I think it might give a little hit to yield bonus more and more each year until it finally kind of demands you plow it. Cute little 78 horsepower tractor in the used store here. 76 horsepower, sorry. I don't know if I have much use for this, though. My John Deeres are bigger and more powerful. This is in the used store. This is a drivable baler. That's new. All the balers in Farm Sim 22 were the ones you tow behind your tractor. I kind of want this. I've been kind of collecting used baling equipment as I've been coming across it. I've already got the bale trailer. We would just need a mower set up, and we could do some baling. We're gonna do it. We'll just leave that baling equipment down at the store, though. No urgent need for that right now. Yeah, we'll leave him to his fertilizing way out there in the field, and I'll be back with you when that's done. Good news, everybody. Fertilizing's done. Don't know if I should keep these little John Deeres, or if I should look at selling them and replacing them with a couple of medium-sized tractors in year 4. I guess we'll see how much money we're working with. But yeah, for now, there's no more field work to do. The greenhouse operation is all fully set up here. Maybe we'll just roll it forward to August, which will be the end of our 3rd year, and just see if any deals come up on any equipment or anything we might want. Wow, I've just realized it's November and we've already passed August. So we've already finished year 3. Yeah. Well, I'm really tired, so I guess we'll shut this down. We're gonna call that the end of year 3, and for year 4, we'll probably pick this back up around harvest time, see how much money we're working with, and what our next expansion to the business is gonna be. So, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if you like this farming adventure, and I'll see you on the next one, hopefully very soon. Goodbye.